What's it gonna be? Ah, you can't say no to the Lich King, can you? For all. Fire Lord.
Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers.
He does.
Finally.
Okay. Now, what to do with you? I mean, it's not really something I would plan to do again. I wasn't expecting to go Summoner. We're not doing a themed build here, by the way. I could do Anti-Magic Shell, and that would also be theme. Theoretically. Devotion Aura, because he's a paladin. No, it's not a theme build anyway. I got to think about how I'm playing this. He's a strength hero, so normally if you do skeletons, you got to do the whole summon thing. You got to go all in. It's not something you can just half bake. I got plans. I'd like to be an intelligence hero for this kind of build, but Anti-Magic Shell or Devotion Aura. Devotion Aura is a lot of armor. It's not as good as Spiked Carapace, though. I'll pick that. I'll go with the Grimoire, maybe, so you can have some mana. Hard to say whether that's actually worth it.
No one orders me around.
Another experience bonus. I genuinely don't know what to pick. I haven't figured that out yet.
Speak, fool.
Let's try that one. We don't normally get that. Normally that's for like an agility hero. This character technically gets the least amount of agility per level, but it still takes like 10 points of agility to get 1 armor, so it's not like agility is like as OP for armor as it is in normal games. You could have immolation on top of that. Critical strike is kind of cool.
Speak, fool.
For some strong right clicks. Immolation's okay. It's 46 damage per second. And 10 seconds, that would be 460 damage, which does sound like quite a lot. But you'd have to be on top of your target the whole time. It's AoE as well. Let's do that just because it looks funny. Plus it's good for AoE. Yeah.
I'll make sure you suffer. For the Lich.
And this will get stronger with every bit of armor I have. Just wait for someone to super hard counter me with that one item that can like screw over armor bills.
Frostmourne hungers.
Why are so many people picking that now?
What is it now?
Brilliant Aura is interesting. Banish is really good. Frost Nova is really good. Parasite's really good.
No one orders me around.
The Brilliant Aura,
What is it now?
I'm interested in that. But if I'm going to go mass armor, I can just get the one that gives me... I can never find it when I want it. Restore mana based on armor or something like that. Yes. So I would kind of get my... for that. Not a full aura build. Arthur's is that much of a noob. He's just like only has auras. I feel like Banish would be better. Something like to cast in between.
Tread lightly.
And also bump up damage of current spells. So I can keep threat on my enemy. He's like a slow, unstoppable force.
No one orders me around. At last. Frostmourne hungers.
It's got chaos damage.
Your pain shall be legendary.
Well, at least he's got a bit of a cooldown on that heal.
For the Lich King.
Actually could lose here.
Last. Tread lightly. You will end.
Might be okay. As long as I kill the archers, they do more damage in the ogre.
I'll make sure you suffer. Faithless coward. Your pain shall be legendary. You will end this. This is more like it. Finally.
Ah, there it is. Blizzard's also good. The AoEs normally tend to do a lot of damage. Super short cooldown, but this is kind of what I was looking for.
Tread lightly.
How long does that last for? Does that work on... Does that hit Rap Artist, a baby? Only lasts 5 seconds. Stormbolt would be the better pick, to be honest, because I can cast that all the time. As long as I get mana back. That is kind of what I was looking for, like Banish and Stormbolt. Would be like a strong thing to cast in between, sort of surviving.
Now, Frostborn hungers for the Lich King. This is more like it. What is it now? I'll make sure you suffer. Speak.
Might want to put points into my devotion but permanent immolation. It's only going to get worse as the game goes on. Ah, ensnare. Oh, Rain of Fire.
Speak, fool.
Yeah, that's a good one as well.
Tread lightly.
So RD, okay. RD hard R.
What is it now? No one orders me around. Finally. This is more like it. Ah, at last. No one orders me around.
This will probably be the best one to put points into because it actually does legit good damage.
More lumber.
What is it now? Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. What is it now? Ah, at last.
World first.
Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
Oh, this looks good. Unholy Aura is also good. More interested in that for the movement speed, but I think this is possibly better overall, because it's just 30% reduction from spells and magic. That's kind of crazy, really. Like 30% less damage taken. Over basically slightly quicker movement speed and life regeneration, which is definitely worse. But the movement speed would help me catch up on my opponents for the actual aura thing, but I might be able to do that anyway with Banish and Stormbolt from time to time, so I think I'd rather take the 30% less damage.
Tread lightly.
Combine that with another item, that might be crazy, if it stacks. Reduce damage taken from spells by 40%. You'd basically be invulnerable to spells.
At last.
He is looking a bit like a Death Knight, isn't he?
This is more like it. Frostborn hungers.
Yay. Mandatum.
This is more like it. Frostborn hungers.
Yay. Someone's got the explosive barrels.
Speak, fool. Finally. What is it now? What is it now? No one orders me around. This is more like it. Speak, fool. Ah, at last. Frostborn hungers. Finally.
We can
Tread
get that.
lightly.
See, that's half as good as the Brilliance Aura now. That is, with this.
This is more like it. Speak, fool. Finally.
Oh yeah, one more spell.
Tread
Well,
lightly.
I can take my time in picking it.
Frostborn
It could be
hungers.
Lightning Shield, potentially.
At last, this is more like it. Your pain
Huh,
shall be
that did like no damage.
What is it now? Frostborn hungers. Ah, at last. No one orders me.
So that Immolation might be the weakest one I've got. Life Drain is actually pretty damn good. I actually probably would go Life Drain, because it's just another way to sort of stay alive in between, if they're running away from me. That one definitely stands out to me.
No one orders.
This looks pretty good, to be honest. On paper, it seems pretty solid.
What is it now?
The hotkeys, I've got to get used to, though.
Finally.
This is probably the only weak one, so I might not even put points into that. I don't know.
This is more like it. Finally. Frostborn hungers. Ah, at last. Tread lightly. Speak, fool.
This is almost his entire mana pool.
Ah,
Can only
at
cast it
last.
once.
Frostborn hungers. This is more like it. Finally. Finally. This is more like it. Frostborn hungers. Ah, at last. Frostborn hungers. Speak, fool. Finally. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Finally.
Oh my.
This is more like it. Ah, at last. Now. What is it now? You will know anything. For the Lich. At last.
It's like 50 damage a tick. Whereas it normally does 40.
Frostborn hungers. Finally. No one orders me around. This is more like it. This is more like it. Speak, fool.
And what now?
What is it now?
Ha! He said, what is it now? I didn't even think he was going to say that. That's just a quote I say because I played The Dwarves! A game where one of the main characters frequently says,
Tread
and what
lightly.
now?
Ah, at last. No one orders me around. What is it now?
The Dwarves!
Finally.
The Dwarves!
Frostborn hungers. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Frostborn hungers. Speak, fool. Ah, at last. Finally.
More barrels. More explodies.
This is more like it. This is more like it.
That's right. Stand in the face of that.
Last, Frostmourne hungers. No
Get
one
down.
orders me around. Finally, speak, fool. Tread lightly. What is it now? What
Getting
is
a
it
bit
now?
spicy. His damage is
At
super low
last.
when he runs out of mana.
This is more like it.
Even though it says 69
Tread
to
lightly.
75, it didn't look like much.
At last. Speak, fool. Finally. No one orders me around. This is more like it.
What is it now?
Frostmourne hungers. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. At last. Tread lightly.
So +9, +4, 13, 17, 21, 25, like 29 there.
What is it?
Oh, it says +31 here, so maybe I miscalculated.
Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. At last. Finally. Oh, Frostmourne hungers.
I'm not going to get any mana back,
This is more like it. At last.
because he's got feedback.
At last. Frostmourne hungers.
I wouldn't draw that item just in case he destroys it.
This is more like it. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers.
Oh. Get into this weird, awkward auto attack. What are you doing? You've already got mana. What are you sucking up the mana for? I see. Too little, too late.
Speak, fool. Finally. This is more like it. What is it now? At
Yeah,
last.
I'd probably max most of this, apart from the immolation. Don't get me wrong, it's not terrible, it's just 36 damage per second for like 90 lumber, which is a lot of stats. 90 lumber is almost 500 gold. You almost look at it as 500 gold for 10 lumber. So it's basically about 4,000-ish gold.
Finally.
4,000 gold for an extra 36 damage per second.
Frostmourne hungers.
Is that enough? Don't think Rain of Fire hurts me.
This is more at last. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers.
You could get 20 strength, which would be like an extra 20 damage on auto attacks, as well as the health it brings and some life regeneration, instead of that extra 36 damage.
What is it?
Yeah, not so good versus heroes, which is where it's going to matter, really. Oh dear.
What is it now? Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Finally.
See you later, Stylo.
Speak, fool. At last. This is more like it.
I mean, it's not bad for 1 point. I guess if you look at it from that point of view, it's just like 10 points, 10 DPS for literally just 1 point,
Last.
1 investment.
What is it now? This is more like it. Finally. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Tread lightly. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
I won't have this insulting overclocked. Not acceptable.
Ah, at last.
The Rain of Fire is crazy. It's really good if I can get all the mobs to surround me because of my immolation as well.
This is more like
I quite like builds like this because even if it doesn't win, it's kind of pleasant to play. Having that sort of mana regeneration. Allowing you to sort of actually, you know, use your stuff and not feel like you're sort of, you're drained and there's no sort of answer.
Speak, fool. No one orders me around. What is it now? Ah, at last. Finally.
I want to find out if this does damage me actually. I need to know.
Finally.
Okay, confirmed. It definitely doesn't. I didn't think it did, but I wanted to know.
Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Ah, at last. For the Lich King. Frostmourne hungers.
The Lich King probably would be this OP.
Ah, at last. Speak, fool. This is more like it. What is it now?
Flashy blink.
No one orders me around. Finally. Tread light.
So that's like a single target. That's a single target. That's an amplifier. That's kind of single target in terms of how much damage it bloody does. And that's like protection, protection, and whatever.
Finally.
I'm not sure what my overall build is going to look like though. Item-wise. Could actually try that.
Tread lightly. This is more like it. Ah, at last.
No, it's not the Bulva Lich King because Bulva's useless.
Ah, at last. This is more like
Increases base attack damage by 70. That's quite a lot.
Speak, fool.
You could increase armor, but it's only 14 for 1 point. Not sure about that.
What is it now? Frostmourne hungers.
Got decimate, that's okay.
No one orders me around. Finally. Coward. Frostmourne hungers.
That's pretty good. 40% extra damage.
What are you doing in my
Monsoon doesn't work. I love TD Game. Thank you very much there for the sub. Welcome aboard. If you love this as well as I love TD Game, then come on over to twitch.tv/witty and subscribe.
Frostmourne hungers.
I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, what to pick? What to pick? Maybe the armor is the better way to go. I'm not too satisfied with that, but I mean, it does give me mana back as well. It's like mana and
Speak,
extra damage on this, so at least it's got double bonus. I feel like that was a bit of a dud though.
Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
Not too sure.
At last.
He's got plus 70, what the and if he gets the reduced damage taken from spells as well, like, this is pretty
At last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
I'm gonna hate everyone. I'm not gonna say it, but you might be able to tell. So there is a good chance I can lose.
At last.
Just comes down to how much people want to screw the streamer over.
Finally. This is more like it. No one orders me around.
I need like a life regen sort of thing for like a potential portal level.
Tread lightly. Speak, fool.
Try that maybe.
Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
Actually, to be fair, I got the life drain.
What is it now? At last.
So I might be okay.
This is more like it. Frostmourne.
Shit, man, this guy's doing way more damage than he did the first time. I have to stun him, what the hell, bruh. Look at that health back
This
there.
is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
I was getting a fair bit of health back just from Rain of Fire there. That might actually be quite good this item. Might do more than it seems.
At last. This is more like it. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. What is it now?
See, here we go. Captain Stream Snipe.
No one orders me around.
Can't remember what I was going to buy. Oh, that was good. All that for a quick clear. But I already get pretty quick clears.
Tread lightly. Finally. This is more like it.
Anyone want to do the math on how much damage this is?
At last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Speak, fool. At last.
What a pitiful ploy!
Lightly. Frostmourne hungers.
I just did the math and it turns out it's quite a lot of damage. What the heck is mana registration?
What is it now? Speak, fool. What is it now? No one orders me around. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. No one orders me around.
God damn! Imagine if this one was spiked Carapace.
This is more like it.
I would definitely put
last.
points into that.
Finally, this is more like it. What is it now? At last. Tread lightly. Finally. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. What is it now?
Just buy that for the time being.
Frostmourne hungers.
He's a big boy. Oh, it's a portal boy.
This is more like it. last. At last. Now, Frostborn, you will know endlessly. Finally, Frostborn.
What have you got for me, Mr. Portal? What have you got? I wish I didn't have this item though. Why would you do the portal level on the one time when I was messing about with item chances? Oh well. Yeah, that's nice. Don't mind me. I'll just peruse the shop. Isn't... Oh, that's 25. That's crazy, that much. You have to pick that. I kind of want to hurt him, but not interrupt the portal. Yeah, I'll just take... What? Everyone gets upset because they're like, oh, he takes extra damage. You don't, actually. It's only versus creeps. But I don't know if I want to take it yet. Because hero armor is going to be better. I can take it after the level. What's up? Hey, Vegeta. What's up? Vegeta. 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 Hey, Vegeta. What's up? It's over 9,000. What? 9,000? That's over 9,000.
This is more like at last, finally.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
At last. This is more like not enough. What is that now? Finally. Frostborn hungers.
He's gonna do another portal soon.
Frostborn hungers.
Yeah, boy! Do 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 do. I'm a happy chappy, yes I am. I'm a happy chappy, yes I am. You can't stop me, even with the life decay. I'm unstoppable. None can stand against the Lich King. No!
Our champion has fallen.
Thank you, Yace. Alright, let's pick our friend. In for a penny, in for a pound. Well, then I don't know that. Heck, I should take that, right?
Speak, fool.
That's a chance to reduce damage taken from ranged as well. This will be funny. This will be hilarious if this all works.
At last.
What a giggle. What a giggle we will have.
At last. Frostborn hungers. Frostborn hungers.
I almost need just a bit more mana regenerate. It's kind of crazy that I'm still not getting quite enough.
Not enough. What is it now? At last.
Even with that much armor.
Tread lightly. What is it now? At last.
Probably just go with the Tome of Knowledge, methinks. If I can afford it.
Speak, fool. Finally. Frostborn.
I actually don't want this item yet. So that people don't... Like, they're not aware of it, if you know what I mean. Even if it means I lose the next fight. I want to surprise them.
No one orders me around. Speak.
Kinder surprise.
At last.
This guy's going to be so annoying to fight against.
More lumber is required. Insufficient gold.
You could even take the mana equal to damage
No
taken
one
as well.
orders me around.
I know I'll lose on a bit of armor to get that, but that might just give me like the mana I'm looking for, which is more like unlimited mana.
Tread lightly.
I'll buy that later, actually. We don't want to play that card yet. Dino Deer! Thank you very much there for the sub or the prime. See, my ranged item would be good, but I don't want him to...
What is it?
Yeah. We'll see.
This is Frostborn hungers. Frostborn hungers.
Suck him dry.
Fine. For the Lich.
Hello.
Glory to the scourge.
That's a lot of
Our
damage.
champion has fallen.
Has he got bash? He does. Yeah, because I couldn't actually cast some stuff there during that.
No one orders me around. This is more like it. Speak, fool.
Problem is everyone's just going to have this this power spike. What's this? Ah, I forgot that item existed.
This is more like it.
I'm not sure if that's that good for me. I don't have a super fast attack like you do.
Tread lightly.
I always forget about that item.
What is it now? At last, Frostborn hungers.
I mean, that would work with this to some degree.
Finally,
When is his bonus damage done?
finally,
What does that mean as such?
this is more like it. Frostborn hungers.
I'm the real Lich King here. Don't know who you think you're joking.
This is more like
Those are fake death coils.
Frostborn.
There's nothing real about them. Ow.
This is more like at last, Frostborn hungers. This is more like it. Finally, Frostborn hungers. Tread lightly. At last, at last, this is more like it. Finally, speak, fool. Frostborn hungers. Frostborn
Have I just found a new portal level?
this is more like it. Finally. At last. At last. Finally. This is more like it. Frostborn
This should definitely tell me how much I'm doing.
Frostborn hungers. Finally. At last. This is more like it. This is
Oh
more
no, not the death coils.
finally. Frostborn hungers. At last. This
Oh, they
is
can't
more
reach me from there.
at last. Finally. Frostborn hungers. At last. This is more like it. Frostborn hungers. Finally. At last. Finally.
Oh!
Frostborn
Yeah.
hungers. This is more like it. Your pain shall be legendary. This is more like it.
It is what it is.
At last.
More lumber
No
is
one
required.
orders me around. Frostborn hungers. Tread lightly. No one orders me around.
Insufficient gold. More lumber is required.
Speak, fool.
It's got to be... Oh, it's still not 10 yet.
What is it now? Finally. Finally.
Thanks, Overclocked.
At last. This is Frostborn hungers.
It's not doing as much damage as I'd like it to.
Frostborn hungers. Finally. Speak. This is more like it.
Uh,
No one orders me
That's a big pig. I really want one of those pig plushies.
What is it now?
I want it to look exactly like the pig does.
Tread lightly. Tread lightly. Last.
In all of its janky
What is it now?
6 polygons.
At last. Frostborn.
That's the sort of pig you might have in like the film 300 or Lord of the Rings. Like a boss type character.
More lumber is
No one
required.
orders me around.
I don't know if I actually... Even though this does do a ton of damage.
This is
I don't know. I mean, I should do, right? 98% bonus damage. Doesn't say specifically what the bonus damage is, though, does it?
finally.
Is it just auto attack damage, or is it just damage to everything?
At last. Finally.
It is time.
This is more like it.
Gather round, children.
At last. Frostborn.
They have tons of health as well. They got like 2,000 ish health.
At last.
That thing can always stormbolt me before I can actually kill it.
This is more like it. Frostborn.
Let's see how much damage I do.
No one orders me around.
About 250-ish. Is that just because of this item? Wait. Why am I being called out for being brain dead? That's not cool. Not cool, bro. Not cool. I really need to buff. They're hitting quite hard, actually.
At last. Frostborn. This is more like it. Frostborn hungers. At last. At last. This is more like it. Frostborn hungers. Frostborn hungers. At last. Speak, fool.
It's going to be a lot of points towards doing immo damage, but I'm still going to get like destroyed by the ranged auto
This
attackers.
is more like it. At last. Frostborn hungers. At last. Finally. This is more like it. Frostborn hungers. At last. Frostborn hungers. This is more
Ah!
for the Lich.
Our champion has fallen.
Who's stalling? I'm not stalling. I finished before you said that.
What is it now? Speak, fool. No one orders me around.
More lumber is
So
required.
10, 10, 10. Yeah.
Insufficient. More lumber
Speak,
is
fool.
required.
You can't really even afford this unless you win, like, get first place like every time. Or get gold.
Finally.
Not very easily. You can, but then you don't put any points into tomes like I did earlier.
Frostborn hungers. This is
Why do all these creatures have freaking stun? Who the hell is stunning? Am I going to wait for his reincarnation timer? and then kill him over and over.
Frostborn hungers. Finally, this is more like it.
One of those did like... Oh.
No one orders me around.
Yeah, I'm still not sure if this is... I mean, it is 8 armor as well. Yeah, fair enough. Probably should have it.
Tread lightly.
Even though it says
At
100%
last.
damage. Still not sure.
What is it now?
It's nice to have these armor items, but at the same time, I've got enough armor now, kind of. You need to get, like, productive items that are going to protect you.
Speak.
And I've actually got quite a few. In fact, this character's playing it pretty safe, because he's got, like, almost everything that protects him. The only other thing now would be get rid of that and get that as well. So you got protection, 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 protection. That's good, but maybe this will be enough mana, hopefully. If it isn't, then I'm going to be screwed. Oh my god, I forgot about that one as well. Yeah, that's it. Like, that's ridiculous.
Finally, Frostborn hungers.
More lumber
What is
is
it?
required.
This is more like it. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Tread lightly.
Oh yeah, fawns. Instead of this. I like the life regen. Let's see. Like, that is giving me health regen, see? Just from the Rain of Fire damage there. Theoretically, you can get mana back from that, though. I mean, health back, kind of. The thing I have here is this item actually, even though I got a stupid amount of armor, it is a lot of mana. But is it enough? Versus having the one that's, like, based on damage take. Yeah. Fawns would definitely be an absolute no-brainer. You have to have that for PvP.
Speak, fool.
This is still very useful. It messes up the enemy. Am I protected enough against spells? Maybe. But with this, I'm practically invincible against spellcasters. If you got rid of that item, I mean, that's as good as all of this. And then 10% on top of it. This is almost like the weakest one, this one. I don't really do damage so much through actually attacking. And I can't tell how much extra damage it's doing to my spells or not. I mean, what would you buy? The Invol? Not much else. So 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
More lumber is required.
Tread lightly.
Yeah, I don't really know what else I can buy.
Tread lightly.
It probably stacks with Alun's Grace. I don't know though for sure.
What is it?
If it does, it's kind of bonkers. I think this is still the safest thing to go.
This is
Just
more
kind of
like it.
got to do what you got to do. And I don't know if this is affecting spells or what, or even my immolation. Oh well, we will see. Everyone's on fire today. Oof. That's a good start. What's Arta waiting for? That's what he's waiting for. Is this the big turnaround he's looking for? He's done quite a lot of damage. But he's on borrowed time. Man, what the fuck, dude? He's got, I think, Sear and Burn as one of his abilities. Yeah, if he puts that on you, Soulfire. You can't cast.
Speak, fool.
It's me and my boy, Random Picno. He's got some interesting items, this guy. He's trying some pretty funky stuff.
What is it now? Tread lightly. Finally,
Show your respect to the Lich King.
Faithless captain. At last, finally, no one. This is
See, my mana regen is still not great, is it? Oh, he's got that, is he? Oh, a little cheeky. A little cheeky. But yeah, I'm a bit worried. That mana regen, it looks good, but, you know, these spells are pretty expensive. You have to wait like almost 10 seconds to cast another ability, so... Even with all of that armor. See, Brilliant Aura would have been rubbish, because that's 15 mana per second. I was getting like 19 mana per second. Big right clicks from the Overclocked. Well played! Well played! Oh good. One of the auto attack range dudes are going to have to knock each other out. Unless one of them comes back in the other one. Are you taking the piss? He's bought 2 of those. The pulverize that's actually doing the damage there. Who's gonna get the tome of stats? It's plus 10 stats. Has it been buffed? Blink secures it. I'm really hoping Death Knight doesn't like win this. I hope he gets killed. Big feedback damage from random picnic. My god. He's down through being polymorphed through most of that. Or hexed. Kidson now feeling the pain. Those are really hard right clicks. What the actual heck? What in the actual heck? Deal 852 bonus damage. Oh my god. 852 is quite a lot. Oh, it's me versus... I feel like Overclock could beat me. I don't know what I've got against Overclocked other than this. Because I can't deal with the range. He's not ranged. So this could be a bit of a pickle, this could be. He's getting ready, he's charging up. He's firing his lasers. Oh, I can't even kill the fucking Infernal. That's what I wanted to do. Because that's going to be part of his strength with the Orb of Corruption. But it takes me a while to get through that Infernal. That's rude. That's really good for me. He shouldn't have run there. There we go. Bad boy Inferno's down. Now we see how this one plays out. Looks like Life Drain comes through.
Frostmourne hungers. Finally. At last. This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it.
Where are you going? Are you waiting for mana, are you? Is that what you do? You waiting for some mana? You waiting for some mana? You waiting for some mana?
At last. Frostmourne hungers. At last. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. At last.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Flash.
At last. This is more like it.
Jesus.
This
That's
is
the problem with the Lich King, he's too fucking slow.
Frostmourne hungers. Frostmourne hungers. At last.
He can probably win this, actually.
No one.
Because he's going to get mana for that damn Infernal again.
This is more like it. This is more like it.
There it is.
At last.
tough fight. It really is.
Finally, Frostborn hungers. Speak, fool.
It's gonna be the stall soon.
Finally,
Oh, come on! No! No! He had reincarnation on top of all of that.
Our champion has fallen.
I couldn't have winged that I couldn't have winged that anymore. I was down to 1 health, literally 1 health, with banish on the store. Oh dear. I thought, wait, didn't someone say that reincarnation doesn't work in duels? Because it didn't work for me in my duels, remember? And I got pissy about it. And now it conveniently works when it's not. Yeah, you fixed it. Brilliant. Rigging this map 1 step at a time. He's getting 3 mana per second. That's pathetic compared to the amount of mana I was getting. I was getting like 19. Why do you even have this item? May as well have the damage taken one. Young Wives. He's got a tough fight against him. If he saw me fight against Overclocked. It's not going to be easy. You're going to need a few more tricks up your sleeve. Nope, I guess there's none. The horse is running amok. All these epic heroes being beaten by a horse. Oh my god. Random pick noob. Could he be the dark horse that is needed to counter Overclocked? He's got mirror image. He's going to try to use it. Nice dodge. No, can't kill the Infernal. He's too tough. Oh, no. Oh wait, now you can get him. Oh yeah, that's because you lost your mana. I see. Those right clicks on the horse are so hard! Right, that's it. Good move. Polymorph plus minus 30% mana for the big hits. But is it going to be enough? Not quite. Overclocked is just too sturdy. And takes victory from the clutches of the rest of us. Keggy, the horse. Too strong, too powerful. A god. An immortal. An eternal. None shall stand against him. Yes, and he's fast as well. GG. Well, there it is. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, patreon.com/WTiiWarcraft, twitch.tv/Witty. I will see you in the next one. Take care.